But okay, today we're going to discuss a couple of different things. One is going to be something that KJ posted on her Instagram, and then I also went and watched her video that she directed everybody to watch. You know, I did my commentary on that. So I went and watched it, and I have a couple of comments about it. So if y'all are interested, stick around for me, okay? So today we're here with Pepper, and right now he's eating. And so he's my special horse that, you know, he gets special attention quite often. It's actually been raining here in Texas, and it's been raining a lot. And so he's been sticking his head through a barbed wire fence, and I got to doctor that today, and I got to make sure that's taken care of. But I want to go ahead and read something to you that she posted, that Katie Joy posted on Instagram. It says, I will be putting out a video in response to Todd Chrisley's continued attacks on my reporting and my business. I have no interest in engaging in public mudslinging. I will share the facts of what is happening and in the misinformation. There has been no lawsuit filed. So this right here is saying there is no lawsuit on her. And this is just what she posted on Instagram. I'm reading it from my phone. That just went blank. I'm reading it from my phone. So she's saying there's been no lawsuit filed. Alrighty. But we're also going to get into me watching her video that she directed everybody to watch. So my Pepper here has been getting into the barbed wire fence. And so what I'm going to be doing with him, and it's been, like I said, it's been raining a lot, but I have some paste that I'm going to be putting on his wounds so that even though it's raining, this stuff will hold up to him, hopefully, and so that I don't have to worry about it. So I'm just going to take this paste right here, and I'm just going to smear it all over him. So all these barbed wire wounds that he has, hopefully, they'll stop. That's my hope. That's my prayer. He likes to get into the barbed wire fence and stick his head over the barbed wire fence, and it causes a lot of issues. So I'm going to doctor that, as well as, there I go cutting my head off, because that's what I do best. So let me doctor him real fast, and then I am going to talk to y'all. I got a couple of notes that I made, and we are going to talk about Katie Joy. All right. So let's get into this. I got to finish doctoring him, though. I really do after this. So I want to say first off, 100% first off, I absolutely love the title that she put on her video. It says, oh my God, my career is probably over because of this. She knows how to make something funny. She knows how to draw attention to people. She really does. She knows how to draw people in and, you know, get their views. And I have to give that to her. She also calls herself a reporter. And so talking through this, you know, she's a reporter in her eyes. And hey, that's perfectly fine. Yeah, guys, we're up against the road and we're up front, and I'm doctoring him up front with me. So I've already done my commentary, and I've already uploaded my commentary where she's talking about, you know, the Joshua Waits issue and the tax issue and stuff like that. I'm not going to get into all that. That's just something I'm not going to cover, because honestly, I'm not interested in Todd Chrisley and, you know, things like that. That's just not me. I'm not interested in his tax lawsuit or anything, you know. I'm not, honestly. But, you know, she's talking about the unpaid tax debt, alleged unpaid tax debt. So once again, she's talking about his finances, and she was talking about, you know, how, you know, he has a lawsuit and this, that, and the other, which really, if Todd has already said that he's going to file a lawsuit against her, wouldn't she need to quit talking about that? Honestly, wouldn't she need to? And she says that she's been asked to sit in on a deposition. Now, just a deposition, not a lawsuit, on the lawsuit, but has no relevant information to provide. So really, the way I'm taking this is that she if there's a lawsuit filed, the only thing that Todd's wanting her to do is sit in on a deposition in regards to all of his tax things that he had, published and, released and things like that. And she, goes on and says she has never seen the tax information. Okay, so that was something that she didn't report on? I'm not for certain about that. 100% I'm not certain about that. Alrighty, let's see if I can keep my notes straight here. She's never spoke on the person being sued. So she's never spoke on Joshua Waits whatsoever at all. Joshua Waits has just been something that, she's just been leaving alone. And Katie Joy doesn't leave a lot of things alone. She really doesn't. But she said that this is something that she's just been, not paying attention to, not reporting on or anything like that. So that's a good thing. And she's only involved due to being friends with Lindsay. Okay, so I got to continue doctoring my horse, guys. So if she's only involved because of Lindsay, what has Lindsay told her? What has Lindsay said to her? Honestly, what has Lindsay said? See, I've got to go all the way up. I got to make sure I get every single bit of this. And look at him walking away from me. He's like, oh no, woman, you leave me alone. I'm done with this already. But, it's something that has to be done. And it's something that, we're going to do. But she's getting involved in this only because she's friends with Lindsay? Really? Is that the only reason why she's involved in this? Is because she's friends with Lindsay and she talks to Lindsay and Todd thinks that Lindsay gives her information? Which, I don't know how much information Lindsay actually gives her. I really don't know. It's one of those things where if they talk a lot and a lot is exchanged, then maybe she does have information, but according to Katie Joy, she does not. And I know a lot of people don't believe this, and I know a lot of people don't like Katie Joy, and I know that, whenever it comes to listening to Katie Joy, I know a lot of people just say that she's lying about a lot of things that she does. So my thing is, why is she talking about the Chrisley indictment in period? Why is she even bringing it up? I mean, there's no point in her bringing it up whatsoever at all. There's not. And I mean, that's just my opinion only. Now, guys, everything in this video is just my opinion, and it's for entertainment purposes only, and just to bring y'all what, I heard and what I've listened to, and, my conclusions that I've come to. It's nothing more than that whatsoever at all. She says that, Lindsay doesn't feed her any kind of information. Well, that's kind of good. So it's kind of like, okay, you have a friend and you don't talk about personal stuff. You don't talk about stuff that's going on. Guys, he's eating. Can you see him down there? He's eating. He's like, just let me eat, just leave me alone. He's my hard keeper, so I have to make sure that I feed him a lot, and I got to make sure that I take care of him. It is muddy, and let me tell you something. My flip-flops are completely covered in mud. I can barely lift my feet. It's that bad out here. And I had to walk to the back pasture to actually get them because today he decided he wasn't going to come up with the other horses. No, I don't want to. I don't want to go through this mess again. I'm tired of going through this mess. Mama, just leave me alone. That's what he was thinking. But guess what? I still went and caught him. I still went and brought him up here. I still got him feed, and I'm still sitting here, and I'm going to cover his entire neck and his upper body, or his, lower body, I guess you would say, because it's around his legs. I'm going to cover it all in ointment so that, he can't be going through the barbed wire fences. And I don't know why he goes through the barbed wire fences so much he just sticks his head through them. He's just one of those horses. I have barbed wire fences to protect my property and protect my horses. He's just one of those horses that he's just going to go ahead and put his head through the fence and try to eat the grass on the other side when he's got plenty of grass and stuff here to eat. He's just one of those horses, and there's nothing I can do about it. Nothing at all. I get onto him every single time he sticks his head through a barbed wire fence, but he don't care. He really doesn't care. He's just one of those, like I said, he's just one of those horses. He's like, I'm going to do what I want to do. And what I want to do right now is I want to stick my head through a fence. Why? There's no grass on the other side. There's none whatsoever. Why are you doing that? But he's still going to do it. Okay, so let's get back onto this. She says, like I said, Lindsay doesn't feed her any kind of information whatsoever at all. Okay, that's great. Maybe Lindsay doesn't feed her any kind of legal information. Sorry, it may get loud out here because I've got bugs everywhere. I really do. It just rained and I'm filming this right between the rainstorms. I really am. But I wanted him protected before the next one comes about. And so she said that her attorney, trying to get my notes right here, she said her attorney sent a cease and desist to Mr. Chrisley. But Mr. Chrisley's not listening. Mr. Chrisley is not listening at all. And guys, I have clothes on. I really do. I don't want y'all to think that I don't. It's hot out here. It's humid as ever out here. It really is. But, you know, she sent this to cease and desist to Mr. Chrisley, and Todd's just like, okay, whatever, I'm going to continue talking. I'm going to continue saying what I got to say. And that's just something about Todd Chrisley that she's just going to have to understand, because he's just one of those people. He really is. She said that now I know why 2017 was so important. And it was because of all this lawsuit information that was going on with Todd Chrisley. Now I know why 2017 was such a big deal, because, you know, the indictment and things like that. And then wanting to know exactly what, you know, she knew about it and what she was saying about it. That's the thing that 2017 meant whenever I was talking about it in my earlier video, and not understanding why 2017 was such a big issue. And I think now I know why 2017 was a big, huge issue. And one of the last things that she said before she ended her video was, if they attempt to subpoena her, she will fight it, not sit for any deposition. Okay, guys, so she's not planning on sitting for any deposition that Todd Chrisley decides to throw at her. Todd Chrisley can throw so much at her. He really can. Todd Chrisley can come after her for a lot of things that she said. She thinks it's just about, you know, the tax thing and what was going on. That's what, look, I got another baby up here now. Yeah, he's like, I know the situation. I know how this works. I know all of it. Come here, baby. No, we got to get this done. Don't run. He's going to run from me. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not doing a very good job filming today. But he's going to run from me just a little bit. But I've got to get this done. And I've got to get this saddle on him. And I've got to make sure that he's taken care of. Hey, Dot. This right here is Dot. She's afraid of the camera. So the more that I come at her, the more she's going to run. Y'all see that? That's just the way she is. Now she's going to get down there. And now she's going to eat. Can y'all see that? They know exactly when I'm going to feed them. They know exactly what's going on. They know when I'm taking care of Pepper and when I'm only taking care of Pepper. They know, hey, he's going to have a lot of food in front of him, and I can come up here, and as you notice, all the rest of the horses are in the field. You know, they realize Mama's outside. They realize Mama's doing something. So they're coming up to me and they're trying to figure out exactly what Mama's doing, even though they're used to this by now. They're used to me bringing Pepper up and, you know, doctoring him and making sure that he's okay, because I love my babies and I care about my babies immensely. Yes, guys, I know this video has gone all over the place. I really, really do. But, you know, I talked about my horse. I talked about, you know, things that he does. And let me see if I can show you. Honestly, come here, baby. Do y'all see those little wounds on his neck? I mean, they're not horrible. They're really not. They're just something I can take care of by just covering up. And he's not liking it whatsoever at all. Me giving you the wrong shot. Oops. He's not liking this whatsoever at all, because I have to cover him and cover every single bit of it. And yes, I cover his fur or his hair that has not got any kind of bites on it or scratches on it or anything. I cover everything so that whenever he goes through that fence, he slides through that fence. I'm going to be editing this going, Janet, what the world were you doing? But guys, now all the horses are up here. Now they're all coming up here to me. Oh, look, I'm just having a wide variety of horses now. and it's no longer me and Pepper. So that means that I've got to get this done, and I've got to get this finished, and I've got to try to get him taken care of, because they're all going to be up here going, why is Mama only paying attention to one horse? Why in the world is Mama only paying attention to Pepper? Mama needs to pay attention to all of them. Look, there's another one of them. They just keep coming and coming and coming. There's just so many of them. There really is. So I've got to go finish this, guys. I really, really need to get this finished. But I wanted to go ahead and give y'all just a little bit of insight of, you know, I do other things even on rainy days, muddy days. It doesn't matter. I can have mud all over myself. I had mud in my hair earlier. My son helped me pick it out. But yeah, I wanted to go over what she said in her live stream, and I wanted to go over just what was being done. And so y'all would have just a little bit of a, you know, insight on it. But alrighty, guys, I'm going to let y'all go because I've got more horses coming up. Oh, here we go. Alrighty, I hope that y'all have a wonderful day, night, weekend, holiday, year, whenever you might be watching this. And I hope you smile, or you make somebody else smile, because it can mean the difference. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. And if you enjoyed this or enjoy Katie Joy content, please go down and subscribe to me, because I do a lot of it whenever it comes up. Alrighty, guys. Y'all have a wonderful day. Bye.